Now, so continuing on talking about the Maxwest Orbit 5001 DC camera phone. Now, there's this wonderful 5-inch screen. Was the biggest phone available at the Verbal store in Tower City. No, it's not, because there's ones that have like 6-inch screen, 5.5, 6-inch screens. But I'm basically okay with not getting a phone like that, like this, ever. Well, not at least not for now. Okay, when I can afford to spend a few $100s on a phone that can do all thing that can do all kinds of cool stuff. That's a phone. That's a camera. That's also a camera and a music player and things like that. All of that together that actually works, and I'll gladly do it. But the issue is this one didn't, because I don't know why it didn't. Okay, oh yeah, I was showing you the camera thing. I'll show you that camera thing. Okay. It doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't like it. So wait. You see? You see the blurriness? Look at that. See? There's my hand in there. It's all blurry. It somehow got like this after that. It was weird that way. The camera messed up. Oh, don't go home. Camera messed up. Then it wouldn't let me put any more music on. Also, it turns out it only has 2 gigabytes of space on this thing. You can add SD cards that would give it more space, but then of course it wouldn't matter, because the thing, I plugged it into the library computers and different things like that, and it was basically saying, yeah, we can't. It was like, I can't mess around, and it doesn't recognize the thing. Plugging into the USB drive, says it doesn't recognize it, or it doesn't recognize it, or it's malfunction, or some weird stuff like that. It's not fun. So basically, that messes that up, and it's like, yeah, music capabilities, battery life is not the best with this, because of course it has that giant screen, But there is some cool stuff I can still do with this, and one of those things, well, 2 of those things. One of them was to show it off as an example of the next Wii remote, because this could be a nice combination of the Wii remote and the Wii U gamepad, because you basically have a nice big old screen. Okay, you have a nice big screen. You can hold it with one hand still and do stuff with it with one hand, like the Wii. But it's a big screen. It has a camera on there, and it's white. And it's fun. And you can play games on this. You play games on this thing. And if people are like, hey, I was saying, what was cell phone size, I was like talking about a smaller cell phone, and they were like, hey, that's too small. That screen's way too small for people to play games on. I was like, man, please. The original Game Boy screen was like 3 inches. The original Game Boy screen was like 2 or 3 inches, and people were able to just hang out with that. So yeah, that's the issue. You can play games on this. Still play games on that. You can play games on this. Problem, yeah. I do. Problem, of course, especially with Angry Birds, or it's other things that basically keep the screen on. It doesn't last very long at all. Okay, the screen doesn't, the battery life does not last that long at all, and it is kind of big. Though I can, of course, mess around and make a nice. Oh yeah, that was another issue. That was another reason why she wanted me to get rid of all this stuff, because I wouldn't be wearing one of these anymore. Okay. She wouldn't be wearing the Harlem Shake thing. Wouldn't be wearing that. Okay, I'd be wearing just a silly leather pouch that wore out after like a good 2 or 3 months. I even tried to help the thing stay working by adding some wire hanger hooks instead of the leather hooks that basically wore out. But still, the thing was all just falling apart and everything. It was just not fun, And finally got to the point where it's like, I gotta make a necklace for this, mommy. I'm sorry, Then it's like, no, won't accept your payment. It said we will not accept your payment. I tried to go through the phone. The thing you can do, you can call somebody with this phone. You can go to the number on this phone, try to pay the bill. I tried that, and things were going pretty well until I guess either I messed up the credit card number, my bank card number, or whatever. After doing that like once or twice, right? It says the bank will not accept this payment. Okay, so then it's like, okay, I can't go on the website, I can't pay through the phone, so that destroys the phone plan. But You know, even though this thing is mostly now just for gaming, you know, mostly now just for games. And my alarm clock, it's a very nice alarm clock. Uh, we did. I did get a new phone. That is a better phone. My mom can actually call me on this one. You know, it's a track phone too, so we can add minutes and we can, you know, mess around and figure out some other stuff because there's like a track phone government plan that I'm on, and I'm trying to figure out how to transfer it to this new track phone that will work. Because the last one, unfortunately, this little guy over here, you know, this little guy over here has decided, after getting wet a few times, decided to not accept my mom's texts. Okay, there was one time I accidentally chased. We were trying to get my a new ID card for me, and that's at near a bus rapid station or bus subway station. They call it rapid station. I call it rapid. It's called rapid, but it's basically a subway, and basically. I would basically say, okay, got on that, instead of going to the library like I normally do, I had to go to take the a bus back from where I work to where the rapid station was, and got off there and waited for her for like an hour, and nothing happened. And I was like, I decided, then I got a call from my home phone, right, from the home phone that my roommates have, and I was thinking, oh no. This must mean that she's stuck. The roommates have left, and she's stuck with the kids. So I guess I'm going to have to do it myself, And so I decided to try and do it myself, and it didn't work out because I need to get, I didn't have the right information for the new ID card. So they was like, okay, what I'm going to do? I'm going to go home, or I'm going to go. I need a bathroom now. I had to wait in line. Yeah, I had to wait for an hour in a place with no bathroom, even though of course it's fully furnished. There's no public bathroom. Yeah. Obviously, it is a bathroom for the bus drivers. But it's not. There's no public bathroom though, which is like really stupid. But so there's no public bathroom. So I had to wait for an hour, and I'm up and down one leg. Then I was like, really feeling it. But I was really feeling that, right? So then I was like, okay, then I had to wait in line at the DMV, or BMV in this case. And so then it's like, oh, no, I'm hopping down one leg and I gotta go find a bathroom. So I said, okay, getting on red line, So it's like, okay, went in there, got on the bus, went to Tower City, used the restroom, had a fun time there, went, getting, on 19, right, went home, walked down from home to walked down from where I get off the 19 bus and got all the way home, right? And then one of my roommates said, Chomp Queen, I'm calling her. She's Chomp Queen. She was like, yeah, I want you to meet her at Wendy's. That one way up the street. You gotta go past. Yeah, that takes about 10 minutes to get to. Yeah, she wants to meet you at that one. So I was like, oh no, she didn't say that part, but that's what it means. I had to go up there, walk in the snow, I believe, or something. 10 minutes up to where she was, and then she's like, well, yeah, what the heck, man? What are you doing? She's like, what the heck is going on here? And I was like, well, I thought things were working. I sent you all these texts and stuff. I was like, well, she's like, I sent you texts too. When you text me saying I'm getting on rapid, I was like, can you wait? And I was like, I text that. I was like, I never got that. So you definitely needed something better, and now I got something that works better. So this is going on from there. So yeah, still working things out because it was weird stuff happening. But yeah, still. I am going to work on redesigning this, though I do like it. It is kind of big. Definitely got bigger because of the cool other stuff I got now. But I'm working on it. Redesign that. And, well, this thing will basically be a footnote in history as a beautiful thing. See you later.